Crazy acts of Horny. According to Reddit. In the interest of clarity, the question being asked tonight is, what's the worst thing you've done while horny? Number 13. Shove a plunger up my ass. Looks like we're off to a strong start here, ladies. And as you can see, I'm starting probably higher on this list than I should. And it's because some of these entries down here, man, I just don't know. For example, trying to asphyxiate myself in a way that almost killed me. I mean, that's how you know you're doing it right? That's what asphyxiation is. Number 15, when I was in school, my teacher asked me to get up in front of the class. And I told him, I'll take the F. Is this a joke about, like, the phrase get up? You know what I mean? I get it. It's just not very good. It's just not very good. So yes, forgive me. That is why I'm starting at number 13. Lucky number 13. And, if I get too excited, you guys may hear that I've kind of lost my voice today. Can you hear it a little bit? Can you hear it? But it only takes away my sexy higher registers, which is unfortunate because, you know, I'll never be able to taste the true losing of my voice because it's always down here and I get to keep it. Pretty messed up, huh? So I just can't sing tenor for a while. Pretty lame. Hello, Laura Bell. True Silver Wolf. Dr. Weeb. Haven't seen you before. Boy, Sean Watson says, haha, yes, I've been at work with headphones in, just waiting for a Kyle stream to start. Well, I'm glad that I can be here for you, and I'm going to have to spin this into another list because I'm already kind of sweating over the fact that there are so little entries on this list. But number 12 reads, I thought snow. Well, there it is. Can you hear it, Dia?
Yep.
Like the voice?
Your voice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad.
I even tried to give you some water to help your throat.
When did that happen?
Like an hour ago? Because you practically screamed and laughed yourself into hoarseness.
Oh, that was because of Stripes, man. Did Stripes? Nah,
No,
Stripes didn't.
Because of The Walking Dead.
When did that happen?
I don't remember. I think we just something happened, and you were talking about how like you were talking to Queen as we were watching the episode we were watching.
Oh no, I've screamed harder than that. Something's taken my voice this day. Something has taken it from me. Well, Tiffy's mind, how you doing? Again, I thought snow might be a pleasant masturbation aid. It was not. I am a guy who probably was 13 years old when I did this. Hello, Delay, saying good evening. Delay. And sorry for the delay, guys. I should be starting these streams at 9:30. But you know, sometimes there is a delay. You see what I did there? Yeah. Number 11. Damn, this one's lengthy. That's good. So ever since I was 8 or 9 years old, there was this one girl who looked after me. My family was in a tough spot at the time. She would help me with my homework, go to parks with me, and even go to my basketball games. I met her on my first day at my new school in 3rd grade. She was an 8th grader and happened to be my lunch monitor. We hung out a lot, and whenever I got to be alone with her, I would always hug her and things of that nature so that she always saw me as a little kid. Until, well, the time that we went to a cottage in the summer in 10th grade for me. We were there with a couple of friends, and she's like 5 years older than me. Her friends were around 20 years old or so. I happened to be the only teenager there. As you know, I'm no longer a little kid, and I've gone through puberty. But, you know, I still think she saw me as a little brother or something along those lines. But that all changed when I saw them all in bikinis and I got hard. So from my window in the main room, I masturbated to them. Except, well, I didn't know that the girl who looked after me for all those years was still in the cabin. I started to coom and let out a groan. Suddenly she came out to see what was happening, and there I was, butt-ass naked with my coom all over the window. It wasn't like that, dude. Come on, don't exaggerate. Was this like a teen comedy? I can't say this was my proudest fap. Oh my god. Well, I guess it's kind of believable in that it didn't manifest into some kind of like hardcore. And then she was all like, "I've been waiting for this, Kyle." Oh man. Peppermint Stripe says, "Please read my messages, Kyle." What did she write something here? Is she teasing somebody?
Yes.
Oh. Here's hoping she got him good. Huh? Well, here's hoping she got whoever she's teasing. Sean Watson said, "I could honestly contribute confessions to this topic for hours, but I'll spare everyone interested. Or instead, I had a very confusing childhood and teen years." Confusing makes it seem like he had some gay experiences. Sounds kind of cool. Hey, should I use Chloraseptic for sore throat? Let's ask the internet. Should I use Chloraseptic for sore throat? It's not pain though. Sore throat pain. Wait, it's not sore throat. My voice is just kind of gone. Should I use Chloraseptic for a lost voice? Laryngitis. Bitch, why don't you just tell me I'm gonna die right now? Fuck what you asked. You dead, nigga. You make your funeral arrangements. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make way up this list. Mrs. Ultraviolet says hello to all. Hello to all of you. It's not scratchy, it's just gone. But in a way, it's still here. Isn't that strange? Number 10. I once had sex with a total stranger in a Chicago alley after hearing her. She was going to go inside to masturbate because she was so horny. I guess you literally caught a nympho in the street who is broadcasting, like vocally making it apparent, like, oh my god, I need it so bad, I gotta go inside and do this thing. Well, there you go. There you go. I feel like we're all sitting around in our lab coats, like, with our clipboards. Just taking it all in. Number 9. I had just made some Jello. Starting it off Cosby, huh? It wasn't bad, but it wasn't entirely good. We got a Jello rating right now. I don't know how this got into my head, but I decided to freeze it and then warmed it up against... No, I warmed it up again so it got a flesh-like feeling. And then I fucked it. 6 out of 5. Dia, in the earlier days of the internet, a dude once came into an Ask Reddit thread and told everybody that he was going to do stuff with rice. So whatever everybody suggested, he would try with rice and then like give a review. And he really did it. He really did it.
Okay, I think, well, this was prior to usually being here on streams, but I think I read I was listening to you read a list while someone came in, I'll try anything on rice.
That aside, I feel like this dude could be playing with fire because if he fucked some Jello and then rated it, why stop there? You know what I mean? Why doesn't he just make a thread where people come in and go, hey, try this, and then give us your rating? Would you be brave enough, ladies? You know what I mean? I don't think the ladies would be brave enough to try, because with ladies you gotta insert, but with men you are inserting, And yes, it's just as dangerous. You shouldn't stick your dick in a lot of things, but I think it's even worse if you're putting something inside you. Maybe like the easier version for the ladies would just be like boob banging, or tit fucking, I guess. Boob banging has the 2 B's. I like that better. Boob bang? No?
Either way, you don't have your body.
I remember there was a dude with 2 penises at one point, and I was thinking about if a girl had 3 boobs, then he could titty bang. You never thought about that? All right, look, let's go, man.
Why would that ever cross my mind?
Come on, number 8. Okay, there was this one time where the vacuum cleaner looked real sexy. Stop looking at me like that. You know we're alone. You know I can't resist your curves. The way your hose just... And then the vacuum cleaner goes... You know what I mean? Oh my god, that vacuum cleaner wants it. Hello, Dolly Guts.
Look how that got you laughing.
Because it just gives me a really specific image of like somebody just taking a doll and go, la 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 la, love you, Dolly. And then the guts of the dolly come spewing out. It's not even just a doll's guts, it's a dolly's guts, okay? You've heard of Dolly Parton. Actually, no, you haven't. You're probably like 40 years too young. What the fuck?
So, Pistachio Boy and Me Too, Pistachio Boy. I've been, like, there's been like twice or 3 times now where I need to, like, click on and off of the stream because it buffers.
If the stream's buffering, it's probably just a restream on that bullshit.
Because Nussie says that YouTube is acting up, but Twitch is fine.
Oh. Okay, so I'm getting green in OBS, and I'm also getting green on the live, dashboard for Bing Bong here, but there could be issues that I'm not aware of, so hopefully this just goes live, which is to say, the recording of it goes up without incident. Not that I would subject you to listening to it again, but if it's so bad that you can't watch it, hopefully you can come back to it later. Love you. Sean Watson says, I used to cut holes in my poor, defenseless stuffed animals. That's pretty embarrassing, but innocent enough to admit in the chat. It's just like you're fucking cotton, man, I can't say that that's got a bing bong sensation. That's why nothing can compare to the hand, Like, I've never used a bing bong light or anything. I don't want to. But I can't imagine, whatever. To each their own. And everybody's got different preferences, but I don't know, man. Bell says YouTube is buffering for me, but it's not terrible. Well, I apologize. Number 7 on this list. When I was a kid, I was showering. I was fapping with some hand soap. I mean the real cheap crap that my mom used to buy. Lava or something? Lava? What the fuck? It felt good, as I've never used lube before, so I nutted, thinking I had discovered a masturbation goldmine. Well, that shit has a ton of lye in it. And I spent 5 minutes or so rubbing it into my dick. Wasn't until I was in bed an hour or so later, when the chemical burns started to flare, that I realized that I'd made a huge mistake. Took several days of searing pain until it healed. Well. Dia. No, that's a personal question. I guess I can't ask a woman that on stream. So I ask a woman in the stream chat. Girls, have you ever rubbed it so hard that it's like kind of raw? Because dudes do that all the time.
Of course.
Talking about beating it till it's sore and it's almost swollen. Like, what the hell?
I think both sexes have at some point gone at it for too long or were way too rough with themselves that
Yeah.
happened. So yes, that has happened indeed to me. It's not a very personal question. It's just I guess something that will inevitably happen to just about everybody, except.
The crazy part is, guys, YouTube stream health says it's in the green. I'm surprised some of you guys are having buffering issues, and I apologize. Here's hoping it regulates. And next stream, I'll stream exclusively to YouTube because it's going to Twitch as well right now. So don't use soaps that may have lye in it when you're in the shower. Things could happen, you know. I wonder if it's probably healthy to use lotion on your pee-pee occasionally, because, you know, lotioning your body's good. So
We girls can't do that.
well, not the ladies, okay?
Yeah, you guys get lotion.
We get the lotion and get to put it on our skin, and we don't have to worry about getting the hose. We give the hose again, okay? Yeah, you want that hose? Yeah, lady. Can't even think without this hose. Open your mouth and slap you in the face with it. The hose. I'm getting it again. I was thinking about how Yoda would sit in that, I'm planning to build this little cabinet thing. You know, the box shelves I was telling you about. But I don't know how Yoda will be able to sit in it.
You could try to prop something up on him or in him.
No, but I think it's not going to be tall enough. So I'd probably have to squish him or something. Just kind of fucked up.
Oh, I thought I would have just suggested to put him
on the top of it.
Yeah, instead of.
But that probably wouldn't be visible. That's a problem for when we're actually doing it. Forgive me, I'm just talking about nonsense now. Sean Watson says, I worked labor as a young adult. Hands-on, got extremely rough. Masturbated so much I couldn't touch myself for weeks. Permanent scars now. God damn, homie. What were you using? Rings while you were masturbating? You know, where they're open gashes on your cock. Oh, God. I'm too close to stop now. Okay. I'm
Why
sorry.
did that song almost like you were gonna start singing something?
Amanda says, fuck up your pH. What do you mean singing like a musical about scarring your genitals because you're fapping too hard? Don't stop me now. I'm in pain, but I'm having a good time. Having a good time. There's blood all over my hands. Oh no. Speedrun says, there was one story on Reddit where she fapped and then bled, but didn't realize it since she thought she was just real wet. Oh, God.
You're having a good time?
I'm not having a good time thinking about that. Peppermint says, clip your middle and index fingernails of the dominant hand. Well, the Stripe's coming at you with them, finger facts for when you're messing with a girl. Oh, I guess,
Obviously, even for yourself, you should always be very careful. Unless you're using fake nails, because that stuff doesn't do nothing.
Or an aid, ladies. Dia can say that you're not doing nothing, but nah, I'm doing some nothing all over them burgers, turtles. You know what I'm talking about? Bed Shredder says, using Dia for views is cheating, but effective. How am I using Dia for views? Any more than I normally do? What are you talking about? This chick. Again, when I set up all of that crap, we're going to both be on camera more. I should be recording shitty short videos, but I keep forgetting the ideas that I have for really bad jokes. I should be writing them down, yeah.
You have your phone with you all the time. Write them down with your phone.
Amanda says, I've had that happen with an ex. Started my... No, sorry, that wasn't related. I was just I felt like I was almost going to burp. I had to take it away from the... You guys have heard of Tazon Day. He sings Chocolate Rain. He moves away from the mic to breathe. I move away from the mic to burp, okay? Because I'm a bloated sausage of a man. Oh. I'm kidding. That was really good. Why don't they give me voice work, okay? Commission me to do dumb lines for your video game that you're working on. Or maybe you should make really hot fire 90s era trance hits, and then I can just come in with like a really strange quote, like and right, and it'll sound like it's another language, but it's actually English. But it's just said so weird. Who knows what they're saying? Gotta say something so weird in the song that everybody hears a different thing. Man, God, I just want to listen to dance now. What a list. Ugh. Can't even do this now. You know, I'm probably streaming to a bunch of Hufflepuffs right now. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're such good finders, then how come you haven't found me work? Go find me work. Find some guy who's dying to make a video game and tell him that there's this dude and he's dying to be the voice in your game. Dying. Number 6, right? I was suffering a period. Whoa, did I even finish What's Her Face's thing? Amanda said, I've had that happen with an ex before. Started my period while he was eating downtown, where all the lights were red all over his face. This tastes funny, he said. Oh my God, the zombie apocalypse has begun downtown. Blood sports. No. Sean Watson says, don't worry about media. Other people may not be able to cope with a childhood like mine. Oh my God.
You wouldn't be laughing.
What do you mean? Why?
Because of what he said his childhood was like.
What happened in his childhood?
He was molested a lot.
I'm sorry to hear that. I usually have a Beatles song to make everything okay. But all I can think about is the tax man right now. Boom, ding, ba-ding, ding, boom, 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 ba-ding, ding. 'Cause I'm the tax man. Yeah, I'm the tax man. Number 6. I was suffering a period of touch deprivation. Does that mean like they were being deprived of the human touch? So they just got crazy and they needed it? There's Touch is this song by Daft Punk that I like too. I remember touch. It had only been 4 months since I brought my ex back across the country to her home, but the loneliness was killing me.
Oh my gosh.
What?
It sounds like it's raining.
Sure it's not zombies?
Pretty sure. I feel like I'd be hearing a lot more moaning and groaning and scraping at the walls. Scraping. Scratching.
Can we talk about something very serious, Dia?
What?
If a girl had freshly turned into a zombie,
Yeah?
and her titties were like really big and nice, and they were just out because...
Pretty sure my answer's gonna be no regardless of whatever the hell you're asking me.
No, I'm just letting you... I'm not asking you shit. I guess I'm just talking about big titty, freshly turned zombie girls. Zombie. And, I think I would be, properly distracted. And my brain would keep telling you, slice and dice, bash the brains in, do what you got to do right now. You can always look after.
I would leave you if that were to happen.
What?
You would be an incompetent
What, you think
person.
that I would just be compromised to the point where I wouldn't be effective? I'm more effective than you. Boy, listen.
I would like to be, if that were to be the case, where every time there was a girl that just...
So zombie titties aren't real titties is what you're saying. They're not equal.
No, because that person that is attached to said boobs is infected.
Yeah, I'm not here to worship or, equate those titties to normal, healthy flesh titties, but
No.
are they still worth looking at? G. Van Arsdale hitting us with a video game question of the night. Is Days Gone worth buying? I love it.
Is it worth a buy?
Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words from the developers. Are you kidding me? Jesus, I heard that it's rewarding, okay? Do I think you should buy it? I don't know, man. think you should give me $20 and I totally won't spend that on V-Bucks. I promise. But then if you want to give me $10 towards V-Bucks, you can do that too. Wow. Do you know that? Do you know that? Can't believe I was playing Star Wars Battlefront today and then somebody came into the Discord and was like, "Hey, you should play Battlefront." I was like,
it was Dr. Zen,
how does he
and I
know?
believe he's in the chat today.
Zen, how did he know that I played Compromised by the Titties? You know? If you want to be my lover, you gotta be a zombie and topless. Why? You're doing zombie impressions now? Number 6, all right? Jeez, I'm trying. I was suffering a period of touch deprivation. I wasn't dying for the warm cuddles in bed. I bet you guys would love to just like watch a recording of me editing something together and seeing how many times I get interrupted. Not by anybody, but just by myself, because the ADD's compromising me, man. I was suffering a period of touch deprivation and I was dying for the warm cuddles in bed again. It had only been 4 months since I brought my ex back across the country to her home, but the loneliness was killing me. One day I was microwaving some pancakes and I recently made, and I suck at making pancakes. I just can't figure out how to make them.
What is this, Lori?
Look, Dia and I have been watching The Walking... You laughing at my voice now, you punk?
No, I'm just laughing at the way that, like, that whole scene was supposed to be heartwarming.
Listen. Dia and I have been watching The Walking Dead, and we got to a point with this, like, chick in the show who had died, where they were kind of reminiscing back and saying, oh, she used to make pancakes because she wanted us to be the type of family that... She wanted us to be the type of family that ate pancakes on Sunday. And it's like, in the context of the scene, you can tell that it was really conceptualized as something that was just like, she just wanted us to be a happy family. But like, pancakes on Sunday, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, that's abnormal. Like, that's wild. Oh yeah, we have pancakes on Sunday in my house, like every Sunday. What the fuck? And then worse, this is my favorite part of it. They go on to say that she was bad at making the pancakes. He said they were god awful, but she kept at it. You know what I mean? And it's like, is this supposed to be inspirational? Is it supposed to make you think like, oh, don't give up or something? It was so great because this character was already a fuck up to the point where, because the show had written her as something of a prop that in many cases would just advance the plot, she was somebody you were happy to see die when she did die. So when she died, okay, we were glad to be rid of her, but here we have it via exposition, like them retroactively making her fuck something else up from the grave, dude. And how do you be bad at making pancakes? They were talking about how there would be clumps of the batter, like all. Buy the woman a machine if it's bad, because she can't beat the fucking pancake batter right. It's so not rocket science, man. God damn. And that's my story of why I couldn't read 2 paragraphs without being reminded of something and derailing it. What the hell is this, Belle? Fingling Melangua Cthulhu. Is this an incantation? Are you trying to...
I don't know, but Kelly also said something in Japan. I'm scared. Are they okay? Do we need to send paramedics to them?
It's generally translated as, in his house, dead Cthulhu of Riley waits dreaming.
Oh.
Lovecraftian? I suppose. Sean Watson says the book of I Am Legend is nothing like the movie at all. At one point it talks about sexy, promiscuous zombies showing their tits and crotch, trying to trick the main character to have sex with them. That is awesome. Wow. Zombies that still have higher brain function are the scariest things in the world. Every zombie thing that we watch sucks because they can't decide on, like, I want to say structured rules for the zombies, to 28 Days Later was kind of good because it was less zombie and more like they're just insane, like filled with rage, their brains swell, and they're crazy rabid now, like a raccoon or something, or a rabid raccoon. A rabid raccoon. But sometimes zombie smart, sometimes zombie dumb, sometimes me open door, sometimes me use tool, now me climbing, now me you know what I mean, just insane. How dumb are these zombies, god damn. You talking about Resident Evil now? I promise I'm gonna get through this thing, alright? One day I was microwaving some pancakes that I'd recently made. I suck at making pancakes, I just couldn't figure out how to make them right. The ones that I made this time came out thick and leathery, but because I didn't want to waste them, I figured I'd eat them. When I pulled them up out of the microwave, when I pulled them...
Well, that's your problem.
Wait a minute.
How old was this person?
What part of the fucking...
I love your voice cracking because it's so great now.
Why has the microwave come into the pancake equation?
Oh, you're so cute.
You should have seen my brain. It was like, wait, did you skip something? Did he make them and he thought they looked bad, so he put them away into the fridge and then he put it in the microwave later or something? Where does the microwave... Is this nigga pouring the batter onto a plate and then microwaving it? Oh, these pancakes taste terrible. Yo, I'm done. All right. One day I was microwaving some pancakes I recently made. God. Yeah. He was microwaving pancakes he recently made. See, I'm not even paying attention to the story at this point because it's lost me. How are you so incompetent? When I pulled them out of the microwave, I noticed how much they felt like a person's flesh. They felt warm, and their leathery quality gave me the texture not unlike skin. I suddenly had a horrible idea. No one was home. It was just me, myself, and 2 pancakes on a plate. I decided to go through with my idea. I dropped my pants while I was on the couch, wrapped my 2 warm pancakes over my already erect plaything. I beat not just my breakfast sausage, but my pancakes as well. The more I got into it, the more the crumbs flew. I tore those pancakes a new one. Within a few minutes, I spread my frosting all over those sad, sad pancakes. That makes me think of flat boobs. Oh, this thing ruined. I felt pretty guilty afterwards. I just wasted 2 mediocre pancakes to try and stave off my deep feelings of loneliness. I made sure to clean the crumbs up thoroughly and tossed the pancake in the trash, where no one would see them. I skipped lunch that day because I wasted the 1 meal. Well, at least it's not worse. At least he didn't eat it after, And that's what matters. This is the second time some idiot named Cherry Pie has hit a Copypasta in the Discord. Pretty confusing. Maybe they're trying to get banned? Who knows? Whatever. The same Copypasta though? It might make sense if they were part of a raid, but it's just them. How sad is that? Doctor says, why does Kyle sound so sad about flat boobs? Because, what's sadder than that? I feel like I want to cry. Benjamin Brady says, a bit unrelated to the stream, but how often do you think about making those videos of you performing songs? What do you mean performing songs, dude? How often do I think about it? There are plenty of songs on this channel, more songs than most people have listened to. I would venture, Brady, that even you haven't avert your eyes because I'm flipping over to something that might shock you. I'm deep in the midst of very hardcore research on Lucas's second channel, The word. The word. Oh my god. The Musical Kyle playlist has about 29 songs on it. But I remember somebody else making a playlist, and that it had even more songs on it. Kyle presents bruh. Boy, should I even check that out? Let me check out this bruh playlist real quick. Oh my god. Okay. Off to a good start, whatever this is. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Ugh. Yep, you get it all right in there.
I can see what's happened. They'll fall in love and hit.
I'm out there digging holes.
Oh, this is the anime. Okay, terrible. Deleted video. You know that must have been good.
Why they never treat us fair? Why they never treat us, meet us, greet us, leave us hanging like pizza crust?
Ugh. You know, I made a this channel got 1 subscriber. How do I find this shit? Yo, I'm gonna put that on a cringe overload virginity edition. I need to complete some of these playlists. I've made dozens of playlists on YouTube that I need to like at least fill up with probably 20 entries. And then it'll be time to make a video. You know? And it'll be time. It's really coming down out there now, huh? Did we leave anything out there?
Not that I can think of. You put the lawnmower away.
Did I?
Yes.
The lawnmower, no!
What about
The edger, the weed whacker?
yeah.
I think the weed whacker can be submerged. I'm kidding. I think I put that, under... Oh, it's on the patio. My bing bongs. Ugtacular says I have arrived. Man. Keeping it Ugg. You know. Remember Ugg boots? Those were cute. White girls in their Ugg boots and leggings, Dia, at the Starbucks.
Don't make me sad now.
Why sad?
Because not necessarily because I wanted to have Ugg boots, but I just knew for a fact that I could never afford Ugg boots.
I could get you Ugg boots right now, but they're ugly.
Again, I don't want them.
Plus,
it's something that was always in the back of my mind growing up with.
But they're not that But I mean, it's what it means to you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Again, it was never something that I wanted. It was just something that I knew that even if I did want, I could never afford to get.
But you would prefer the specific just Ugg boots because they're like brand, or would you like Ugg a comparative, like, you know what I mean? Like some shit that looks like that, maybe even better?
Ugg boots, the ones that most of the girls around me wore, were ugly to me. I used to have really cute gray boots.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got them from like some random brand of shoe, like little knockoffs, and I love those boots. Those boots were super great.
I think you're one of the only girls close to me that would ever I want to say prefer the Ugg boots, because a lot of the hoes that I was talking to or in close, I don't know, communication or
that I would prefer Ugg boots.
Not prefer them, but I mean like want to wear them.
No. I keep.
You're saying like even if you wanted to, you couldn't afford them, but
yes, I never wanted them.
Okay.
But in my brain, I knew for a fact that even if I did want them,
you know what? What I was gonna say was that the majority of the chicks I interact with would love themselves a nice pair of like army-looking boots.
Yes.
Yeah, you included, realizing, you know what I mean?
I wore.
And it's funny because a lot of the chicks I talked to were not necessarily gothic girls, but they would love to dress like a goth girl. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I just like those boots. I like big bulky boots. That was my thing. But
oh my God, Miss Ultraviolet's a mommy, Dia.
A boot boots are ugly.
Gotta put the kids to bed. Good night. Glad I caught a stream. I'm very sorry that this really went off-road into me actually looking through a playlist of mine. I completely forgot what I was doing. Wow. Number 6. Bing bong. -1. Number 5. I had sex with my girlfriend on a boat in the middle of the day. When I looked up, there was a park ranger on a jet ski just sitting there like 20 feet away. I had no idea how long he was there. For those of you asking, it was the middle of the lake. I did not get arrested or ticketed. The ranger didn't even bring it up. I was given a warning for not having a paddle, which is pretty ridiculous given the size of the boat. How'd you assholes get out to the middle of the lake without a paddle? Without a Paddle's a movie that starred Seth Green and then dude who played Shaggy. Jinkies. M Crazy says, hi, Kyle. I wonder if that's, cosplay Emily. She's big tittying out these days, Dia. Did you know that?
Who?
Emmy.
Look, there are very few times where you bring her up, and I don't know her enough to know a lot of the things that she do.
No, I mean, like, these days she, was cosplaying it. Actually, I think she's a mod. That can't be her. That can't be her.
Yeah, I think you modded her, and I don't think you've changed.
What's Haywood on about where he's pissing Stripes off?
He didn't do anything. So Stripes unhid him.
Stripes out here hiding people and then unhiding them? What the fuck? That's very bizarre. Very bizarre. Number 4. I got a blowjob from my... Oh my god.
Well, she unhid him, so it's okay.
Thank you. Cousin. Got a BJ from my cousin. Step cousin? Question mark? Not sure what you'd call her. We were not blood related. She was my cousin's cousin. My dad's brother's wife's sister's daughter. Anyway, I got a BJ from a non-blood family member at a family Christmas party. Oh my god. I mean, number 3. I masturbated during a state standardized test in school because I was so horny that I couldn't focus. That sounds like an anime episode.
What?
I need to finish this test. Oh, but I can't stop thinking about her. There's only one way for me to finish this. Nice. Does anybody in here struggle with a crazy libido? I think I would have heard about it if that were the case. You guys probably be telling stories on the Discord all the time. I think all of you are pretty normal at the end of the day, huh? Nobody with a freakish libido so crazy that you gotta run to your bathroom at work and crank one out. That would be nuts.
The thing is, though...
Would you take medication to what's the word? No, normalize or something-acate to regulate yourself? Would you take medication to regulate yourself if your libido was so out of control that you needed to literally like separate yourself in increments of probably like let's say 3 to 4 hours? You just needed to release. You'd be forced to take medication, I imagine. Imagine being at a funeral.
You know, the thing with that, though, is the fact that if someone were to come in going, man, I have this crazy libido and I have to, do this and that in order to control it or whatever, I feel like some people would take that as like, oh, man, you must have lots of sex then. It's like kind of like a troll thing versus them being genuinely, like, afflicted by this condition.
Number 3, -1. I put a lot of liquid soap in a face towel. I rolled it up, placed it in between my bed box and mattress. Oh boy, I've heard a story like this on Reddit a lot. And just started humping it until I ejaculated. I haven't seen that word in a long time. And it looks even stupider than I remember. I like this word. Ejaculated. Unfortunately, It put a bunch of micro scratches on the head of my penis. The very next morning, the head of my penis was lined with linear scabs. Sorry. For the next week or so, my flaccid penis was fine, but every boner I popped hurt like hell because it would pull and tug on the scab, and some would tear. Needless to say, I only tried it one more time before stopping that practice forever. Oh my God, he did it again. My dude did it again. You gotta study. You gotta carry out these experiences or experiments numerous times to really have some conclusive findings. Oh boy. Don't scratch the pee-pee, dudes. I wish I had something traumatizing to share as it pertains to like a sexual experience. I never had anything insane or intense.
You were too much of a good boy.
Well, I wouldn't call myself a good boy. I was just really vanilla, and every incredible sexual, personally sexual with like one person thing that was off the rails was me at home. It was pretty much just like something crazy that I encountered as opposed to something crazy that I did. So it's not wild. Everybody at some point, especially if they were around the internet when it was young, forever young, Dia. Do you really want to internet forever? Forever. The rain. As a teenager, maybe 16 years old, I was skinny dipping alone in the family pool while everyone was gone. Naturally, I opened the sucky thing on the side of the pool for reasons. Unaware that this particular hole had extreme suction. I sound like a guy going through puberty reading these stories. Isn't that great? Unaware that this particular hole had extreme suction, I put my dick up to my balls. No, wait. I put my dick, but my balls up to the hole, and the hole sucked them in. I freaked out immediately and yanked my body away and was in severe pain on the pool deck for about 15 minutes. Jeez. Did not go to the hospital and everything is fine now. I have never told anyone this. Jeez. Somebody said, ever read Guts? By Chuck Palahniuk. Dia, how many other people have read that on YouTube? Like 3 probably?
No idea, but I've never heard of it.
Never heard of Guts? I read Guts, Dia. Okay, so some other asshole read that 2 years ago. I think he reads it himself. Cool. Or maybe he talks about it. Maybe he reads it. Somebody else read it. Gutter Slut. What happened?
No, I've never heard it. And
Damn, there's a lot of readings of this. And I think that dude wrote, I don't know. We can't lie. Let's throw his name at the internet and see what the hell comes up. Yeah, he wrote Fight Club. He wrote Fight Club. Well, extreme suction.
I'm so sorry that happened to you, Belle. What a strange thing to think that would be okay.
Belle said, I had a boyfriend in junior college who asked me if I wanted to see something cool, and I said okay, and he just whipped out a fleshlight while we watched a movie. He whipped it out, or he used it while you guys were watching a movie?
No, he just showed it to her.
What's cool about a fleshlight showing it to a girl?
To that guy and his immature ass. The funniest or coolest thing he could do. And I'm very sorry you experienced that level of immaturity, Belle. Yeah, no, she says that he just showed her.
True Silver Wolf says, Kyle, have you heard the Onision 911 call he made against Chris Hansen?
Yep.
Yeah, we listened to it. Here's the thing. Dia and I, we feel like the mommy and daddies of a lot of you guys. We don't give a shit about a lot of drama going on the internet. You know, we're the types of guys that want to see it when it's fully in flames, you know? This guy gets arrested. This guy has a genuine meltdown in a grocery store and, you know, is then taken to an asylum or some bullshit like that. We want to see that, you know? All of this in the middle stuff, it's what we call posturing. They're just doing it for attention, you know? And I follow a lot of assholes like Jeremy from the Quartering or, you know, Memology, who will just put out a lot of dumb, you know, here's what's going on type bullcrap, but you know, at the same time, they're doing it for themselves. And the scary thing is, this shit is putting Onision on the map. This shit is putting Chris Hansen on the map. And I just want a genuine development. We did listen to the call. And what we liked was at the end when he called back and was like, is someone coming? And they're like, listen, if the situation changes, call us back. Otherwise, somebody is already on the way. And the sadness about it, I did say out loud, poor Onion Boy, when I was watching with Dia, because he must have believed that if something were to happen, he could just snap his fingers, call the police, and they would immediately be there, and then, you know, make the bad guys go away. They're bullying me. It's just funny stuff.
There's a reason why we call him Stupid Beard Man.
Who? Jeremy? His punk ass. Jeremy is such a piggly wiggly bastard.
It was a brilliant name that Stripes came up with. And two, because he is just a stupid beard man.
Yeah, he's somebody, you know. Everybody sucks now, though. It's crazy. I used to watch Inside Gaming. They were one of my favorite douches to cover, you know, news of the gaming variety. But then half of Funhouse quit. That's crazy.
How long do you think until the other half quits?
I don't know. I don't watch that. Ooh, what's this? Oh no, this is old. These are some weird recommendations. T-Pose Raccoon with the Halo theme. This ought to be good.
I showed that to you.
Okay, stop.
Yep.
What the fuck? I can't wait till Halo Guardians comes out, and I'm supposed to give a shit about that. That might be interesting.
I'm interested in seeing the new Halo game, because I've never experienced them, but it looks very cool.
I'm sitting on my balls, and I only just felt it. No.
Do you think you could, like, school show me?
No, it's just I have to, like, they get hot, and then I have to peel them away. You don't know what it's like to have balls, do you?
I don't.
To have balls.
But I do know what it's like to have boobs, and those get hot, and I have to peel them.
On a scale from 1 to 10, girls watching the stream, how hot are your boobs right now? I'm not talking like hot, like sexy hot, but I mean like temperature-wise. And men watching on a scale from 1 to 10, how hot are your balls? Your hot balls. Your balls are probably cold if you live somewhere cold, because... No, I mean in Florida it's already hot again. Shit.
I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure that the people up north would have to be butt naked for their balls.
Not necessarily. I know some people are really feeling it inside. Public freakout. Almost forgot what world I was living in. Guys, I've completely laid back on this couch. I apologize. Wow, they laughed at a male domestic violence victim.
That's sick.
Yeah, but that's just how it goes, you know. You know, it's the double standard, and it's because, you know, women get away with shit, you know. Rape against a woman, big deal. Rape against a man, though, oh, get over it. You probably wanted it. Yuck, 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 yuck.
But the issue is the very reason that happens is because of other men, because they think that, you know, oh, you wanted it, and the guy's like, no, I didn't want it, and they're like, oh no, well, you're a man, so a man can't, you know, go through it. And it's like, no, it's not true.
Okay, check this out.
What?
Man who has just been sentenced to 25 years for the murder of his infant son.
Great.
Gets punched in the face.
Good.
By the baby's uncle as he's leaving court.
Good.
Now, it's weird that they phrase it the baby's uncle, because that would normally be a brother, but what it probably is a stepbrother or a brother-in-law, if not stepbrother, brother-in-law, if the woman was married to this douche. So let's get an eye full of damn. He landed.
No, do it again.
What does that noise mean?
Here's a 10 spot. ID just buy booze with it anyway.
Oh my god, was that GVA? Or GV Bing Bong?
Arsdale.
Is GV Arsdale GVA in the stream, in the Discord?
Maybe.
Oh my god! Tell us if that's you, dude. Dude, tell us if you have to tell us. GVA, thank you for that donation. You're really helping to keep the lights on here. So, you know, I appreciate you. Understand that that's going towards literally this continuing as it does. But I want to know if you're GVA.
Yeah, they said yes.
He says, yeah, I'm the same dude. I'm sorry, man. You really say some shit in the chat sometimes. And it really makes us all think. You know what I mean?
Like
really makes you think.
Not like the people in the Discord tonight. Not like those.
Oh god, that was funny.
Not like those.
Man's reaction to having triplets is pure awesome. Yeah, get this shit the fuck off of my page. Want no wholesome ass fucking public freakouts. Girl gets blocked in by entitled parking hag.
What? You're calling the police because I took your spot? Hey guys, I'm currently in Hobby Lobby right now.
She in the Hobby Lobby?
But as soon as I leave, I will give you guys a story time. I promise it's coming soon. Story time. So after the video ended, she started asking me where I was from. And I said here because I was born here. And she said no, because Americans don't treat other Americans like that.
Whoa.
Then the Target people come out and try to settle everything down. Window, he did not care.
So some bitch was just like following her around a Hobby Lobby.
Nice.
Because that's where you would expect to find a crazy bitch, is at Hobby Lobby. You know, those people they got one fucked up creation away. She pretends that she is dead in the middle of the fight. That's a solid, can you, what the hell? What the hell was that? They proud of that? YouTuber Onision calls 911. Oh god, that's so funny. It's so sad because at the end of it, dude, at the end of it, it's hilarious. He calls back like, nobody's here. Is anybody gonna come? A 71-year-old Queens landlord was shoved down a flight of stairs while trying to collect late rent from his tenant on Sunday, causing injuries that he later died from. Oh my god. But why does it not say for work? Oh my god. That's not cool. Wait. Was he trying to shove his way into the house? It seems like he was trying to shove his way into the house. Oh my god. No. But my body. I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you hit my face now.
You're burning my eyebrows. You're burning my eyebrows.
burning my eyebrows. Your breath stink. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and don't say nothing to me.
Oh,
I won't say nothing to you. Don't speak to me no more, okay? You're burning my skin.
Burning my skin. That hot ass breath. Ha. All right, Dia. Special ed kid beats up bully who threw milk on him. Play stupid games. Why you throw milk on people? Oh, yo, no, don't do it. Oh my god. The anime. That's rude, and they go after him. That's how it goes down, man. He wasn't the one who started it. Jeez, boyfriend's mom got slapped because her son is cheating. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Boyfriend's mom slapped because the son is cheating. Oh my god, we saw this one.
Yup.
We saw this one. Where they went and grabbed the mom and was like, "This your mother, right?" And then the girl slapped. How can she slap? Oh my god. We don't need to see that. That's ex-NHL player now spends his days yelling at people blocking the bike lane. This is all pathetic, dude. Family deals with a stuck elevator in the most irrational way possible.
One more off. The elevator gets stuck. I'm recording this.
I feel like this is really old.
Then it probably is.
You think they're drunk or just there's enough women on deck to convince the dudes to be crazy? Yes.
People are just fucking nuts. I feel like people who are just so readily unstable and willing to fight at a moment.
It's not just that. You know that there are some hoes and those hoes are crazy. And that there are some white knights that are willing to not accept reason. They don't need an explanation. They just hear titties or vag squawking and they'll jump up and go to action, whether or not that action makes sense or not. Now, your brain should tell you if an elevator's stuck, notify somebody. Make sure the proper people have been notified and get emergency people out here whose jobs it is to take care of this elevator. Should you be trying to pry the elevator open? Is this a zombie apocalypse? Is there like a ticking clock? Is a building about to explode, nigga? They'll be all right in there. They will be all right.
No, I'm just saying that those kinds of people should have friends that are there to keep them in check. Someone that is stable enough.
My God. Well, the ground should be soft there anyway.
Soft is soft, but not soft enough to,
Crazy guy in Enshan, the Netherlands, walks around in public with a knife threatening to stab people, gets taken down and beaten.
Good.
How many times?
What?
You just keep reposting the same stuff. Why does this say nice guy? It's all violence, isn't it, boys? Ladies and gentlemen, I love you to death. I should be back to stream something later, but Dia's gonna stream. So go be a part of that. And and I'll the old loose seatbelt trick. We seen this. Come on, former officer, director. Your mind is but a mirror. Why is everything not safe for work right now? Guys, I love you. What's her channel name? Let me find that for you.
What's her face? Go look at her face.
Dia doesn't stream on YouTube, even though she could restream to YouTube.
I'm gonna try to do that. I don't know.
We'll set that up for tomorrow so she can build some subscribers.
Oh, tomorrow?
I guess.
I was thinking more Thursday.
I mean, it's the thing that wouldn't hurt to set up before you need to use
Oh,
it.
yes. But I mean, like, the stream.
That's Dia's Twitch channel. This is it. Much like my Twitch channel, you get it. You just show up. You click the bing bong button. And then, who the hell clipped this? Boobs. I have a problem with that. That's what they wanted. They better give me
The money for the boobs.
Everyone knows tweakers can't be twerkers. What? Where'd it come from?
Is it because they're skinny?
I was reading about tweakers, but thought it said tweakers. Huh. Yeah, no, tweakers are just people on, on that hard shit. They're tweaked out. Itchy, crazy, manic, violent, potentially. I feel dead. So guys, I will catch you again soon. Thank you for being here tonight. I apologize. There were really strange things on Reddit tonight, which is why I read... Wait a minute. Yeah, I finished it. Which is why I read what I read. There, what's one of them? You've been granted a wish, but only if it's one you had as a child.
What?
If you could drink a 12-pack of beer every day for a month and keep your job, you get $1 million. What's your strategy? The top comment has got to just be roasting some shitty, Somebody says, I drank a 12-pack a day for almost 2 years. The key is to have a drinking problem.
Yep. Establish drinking problem. Then do this for a year. Get money.
Somebody says, when your immediate response to reading the post title is just 12? Yeah, you have a drinking problem. You might have a drinking problem. Start drinking as soon as I get home from work until I go to sleep. Rinse and repeat. So no changes. Really?
It's horrible.
Somebody says this is a question for someone who isn't a high-functioning alcoholic. Somebody said, cut my drinking back to 12 a day. I could do that. Oh, boy.
All of the jokes are being made.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Could you do it? Probably not.
No, I don't drink any. Like, even if I were to imagine getting some kind of light beer, I think it would hurt me. I wonder if I should try to start, like, moving shit around in here. Or if I should just stream video games while you're,
Stream?
Not stream, like, play video games while you're,
Yes. You should do that.
Why? You want me to be busy and stay off of the big titty quest? God.
Big titty quest. Bitch, I smack you.
With titty.
This is the only titty you need.
Just one?
asshole.
Just one? This is...
Just me is what I mean.
Like, I'm gonna wrap the other one up. Not needed. Dr. Dalek says we'd still watch if you drank 12 packs a day. I'll tell you that. Wow, dude. I don't know what that would be like. Again. Have I said it? Have I articulated that I'm a man with too many secrets and feel like I
Every
can't?
time.
Because you don't know what it's like. You'll never hear another person be honest about that. There's things I'm worried if they came out, I'd be in trouble.
Oh, same.
You
But I
know?
still drink.
And not like just trouble. We're talking like loss of life trouble. We're not talking just like go to jail or some bullshit like that, or like somebody's gonna be angry at you. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like your family or friends are mad at you. I'm not talking about jail. I'm talking about like if it gets out and validated, somebody will seek a hasty end to this Kyle fucker.
You mean they'd be coming after you?
Yeah.
Then say they'd be coming after me versus just loss of life, as if like it'll have a domino effect and someone else will be the one to.
You know how many times people try to kill somebody and then everybody around them dies by, association or just proximity? Some shit happens.
Wait. And wouldn't they prefer to get me versus you?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Alright, guys.
Hit them where it hurts.
I love you. I love you, and I want you to have an amazing night. Stay fresh and frisky, and, go check out Dia's stream. I was getting some questions about, whether or not it was better to do the Streamlabs versus the, whether it was better to do Streamlabs versus Patreon, and again, it's all about what's more convenient for you. Yeah. So,
one thing is every month versus the other thing.
Yeah. The one is coming at the first of the month every month, so if that's more convenient for you. The other Streamlabs thing is it comes to me fairly, immediately. I can just put the PayPal balance right into my card and use it on whatever. But either way, I want you guys all to let me know exactly what you'd like to see moving forward so that you can stay relatively pleased with whatever I throw out onto this channel. I'm going to be trying to be more regular about this as far as maintaining my 9:30 slot as opposed to starting a little later. And what I'll try to do is remember to, set a reminder for the stream, like let the YouTube know that it's coming up, so to speak. Sorry to anybody who may have been having buffering issues. I'm going to go ahead and not stream to Twitch tomorrow, but I do encourage you all to go follow me on Twitch so that in time, I can start exclusively streaming the games there and keep this channel nice and neat, unless somebody is dying for the game stuff uploaded here too. So I love you. Stay out of trouble. Go to the Discord if you want to be notified. And I'll see you in the next one. Let me know what you're interested in and what you'd like to see. Bye. Hey, the little cap on your bottle in this picture, it almost looks like a, what do they call those? Virgin traps? Where there's like a boob window?
That's what those are. What?
I thought it was called a virgin trap. You never heard that phrase?
No. I've heard of virgin, killing, no. Virgin killer sweater?
I thought it was called a virgin trap.
Me don't know.
Okay, I'm not trying to extend this stream, I'm just... Whatever. We're out of here. Bye.